All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Harakakodash. Double honors to the apostle elders, great millstone. And salute on two brothers out there preaching his word, sincerity, and truth. All right, come to another video. This is basically be a lesson on the coming wars. All right, the imminent war that's coming right now is between Russia gaining back its country that was basically independent from them since the Soviet Union era. So Russia is basically gaining back Ukraine. All right, and that's a war right there. Also, China is about to gain back Taiwan. All right, so this is the times we're living in. We're living in wars and rumors of wars. Okay? Leading up to the World War III, the big war. All right, the war to end all wars. All right, so these mini wars have to happen to lead up to the Third World War and eventually the destruction of Great Babylon, America. All right, via thermonuclear fire. Okay, so got this article here from Zero Hedge, and it's titled Joe Biden, let's not go to war. Well, eventually you're going to go to war. Here's a good idea. Let's not go to war against Russia. Let's not even rattle a saber at Russia or China for that matter, because even wars that no one really wants can be blundered into. The scriptures say that basically they're going to think an evil thought. And I got that in Ezekiel 38. All right. So the angels are working on the minds of the leaders of Russia and China, all right, to gain back what used to be a part of their country. Okay. And you see, it's not working on Joe Biden yet, but the leaders over here in America, they're gonna get that spirit on them to go to war. All right. Many losers would be left in aftermath, even if nuclear weapons were kept out of sight, but no one would win. Well, that's not true, because the Lord, Most High Yahweh, through His Son Yahushai, their determination is to gather the nations, that the Lord will pour out His indignation upon them. All right, for being wicked. All right, for having the children of Israel, which you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, as slavery. So essentially, the Israelites win. The Israelites are going to win. Okay, in the end. So as the Smart Defense Department computer says in 1983 movie War Games, the only winning move is not to play. Well, you're going to play. Okay. The crisis de jure or du jour is Ukraine. Before that, it was Georgia, or formerly Soviet republics. See that? So the Soviet Union. So it was a part of Russia. For some inexplicable reason, Russia rulers get nervous when the U.S. foreign policy elite treats Russian historic security concerns as of no consequence. Could it have something to do with several invasions of Russia through Eastern Europe in the past? Geez, from the way of the Russians behave, you think their American counterparts never invoke U.S. security concerns, usually bogus as a reason for military action. Okay. Well, these are reports, which are rumors of wars. I'm going to get that Matthew 24. Matthew 24:6, and you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See, so this is Yahweh Shai prophesying of the end times, of the last days, which 2021, all right, is the last days. Okay. And we're about to head in 2022. So the last days of the last days. So Yahweh Shai is prophesying of what will happen. And we're in this time right here. And you shall hear wars and rumors of wars. And rumors goes into reports of wars. Okay. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So the elect is not gonna, we should not be troubled. We actually should be happy. Should be joyous of these wars coming to pass. But the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. See that? So we're heading in to the beginning of sorrows. We're just at the tip of the beginning of sorrows. Okay. And a lot of people are going to be destroyed before Yahweh Shai comes back. All right. And the Lord going to do some killing himself when he comes back. So I got this other article here from Blacklisted News. Sources RT. U.S. delivers rockets to Ukraine. So the U.S. they're just being arms dealers, basically. Delivering weapons and basically helping Ukraine fight against the Russians. That's what U.S. usually does. But once Iran goes into Israel, that's when the U.S. is going to actually have troops on the ground. All right. And that's when the big war is going to happen. Russia going to step in, China's going to step in, etc. The Pentagon has disclosed details of a shipment of anti-tank missile systems and projectiles supplied to Kiev, Ukraine, as Moscow grows increasingly concerned about the prospects of full-blown conflict in Ukraine's Donbass region. In a statement received by Russia news outlet TASS on Thursday, Pentagon spokesman Lieutenant Colonel Anton Semenroth said the $60 million package, including 30 Javelin command and control launchers as well as 180 missiles. According to him, the rocket launchers were delivered to Ukraine October 23rd. See. In 2021, the U.S. allocated more than $450 million in aid to Ukraine security tasks as part of our continued commitment to support the country's ability to defend its sovereignty and territorial integrity. And Russia don't want Ukraine to join the NATO, all right? NATO, because the U.S. is a part of NATO. That's basically, the big brother in NATO, So we have these two sides fighting against each other. And it's all in prophecy. You basically get the point. If you want to read more, just go to the website. So this is Ezekiel 38. And Ezekiel spoke about this prophecy of Russia basically gathering, all this territory back, That's basically what it is. Russia gaining Ukraine back. Like, they got to fight. Ezekiel 38:1, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set the face against Gog and land of Magog, chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and prophesied against him. Now the land of Gog and Magog, Meshech and Tubal, that's the land of Russia. And say, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I'm against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal. All right. Now this is the point right here. And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws and bring thee forth in all thy army. So when Russia was at its strongest, it was the Soviet Union. Okay. Now, Ukraine was the part of the Soviet Union, Crimea, and different other countries were part of the Soviet Union. All right. Now Russia was basically the big brother of it. Just like NATO, like US is the big brother in NATO. Okay. So this is an example of Russia taking over Ukraine. All right. It's bringing us back to its Soviet Union power. Okay. Gaining its territory back. And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws and bring thee forth in all thy army of horses and horsemen, all of them clothed, all sorts of armor, even great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. All right, modern day swords, the gun. All right, the armor, the tanks, the helicopters, the fighter jets, the navy. All right, Persia, which is Iran, Ethiopia, Libya with them, all of them, shield and helmet. Gomer and all his bands, House of Togarmah, North countries and all his bands, and many people with thee. All right, Turkey, okay, that land over there, and China is a part of Asia. Russia is a part of Asia. You know, the whole land over there. So China's gonna be on the side with the Russians. Be thou prepared and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. So Russia is going to be a guard unto these Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya. All right. So the Lord is setting up these countries right there, right now to gain back their old territories, man. So we're living in prophecy. So that's pretty much all I got, Lord. Edifying Shalom.